How much are you willing to lose in order to attain that goal, in order to accomplish that dream, in order to accomplish that goal that you set out for yourself or that you set out for the future between you and your partner? Would you push away your friends? Would you push away that partner in order to achieve it? I did that. I did that. I pushed away a lot of my friends. I pushed away giving up time with a person. I pushed away as much as I could in order to really focus on my goals, in order to really focus on my future and to get to where I wanted to be. And in the ways that many people say now is locked in. I was very much locked in. I was very much on the grind, literally just getting at it. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be on that. It's not a bad thing to get on the grind and get locked in and put your work in and try to be the best version that you possibly can. But there's a point where it becomes obsessive. There's a point where it becomes too much. And when you really start to push away the friends, the family, that loved one that you have that's right beside you along for this journey, along for you to accomplish those goals, and you push them away, it's going to create tension. Are you willing to give up everything in order for this one goal? If at the end, when you accomplish it, you won't have the people around you to celebrate with, you won't have those people that you wanted to celebrate with. Instead, you'll just be by yourself. And how does that make you feel? That just makes you feel, you'll feel accomplished, but you'll feel hollow. You'll feel good, but yet you'll feel sad. I know that feeling now more than ever. And many people say you have to find the balance, and that is very much true. I think it's hard to be going at your goals when you are in a relationship, and it's hard to even do it when you're by yourself. But I think that the most difficult thing to ever possibly do would be to find that balance between trying to get to your goals, but also maintaining the friendships and the relationship and your family at the same level, going at it, and as well as maintaining those relationships. It's hard. It is very much hard, but it is doable. It's not like it's not. You can't just have to give up your relationships in order to attain this goal. Yes, you do have to sometimes give up some things, but you don't have to give up those relationships. You don't have to give up those friendships. You can still attain them. It's just harder. And I think that's what you should be striving for if you can. Because here's the thing, I was really much into like trying to get my business started, into trying to go after my business, trying to make money, trying to do whatever I can to make as much money as I possibly could in order to secure a better future, not only for me, but for my partner at the time. And with that, I pushed them away. It was less time spending with them and more time spending working, more time working even when I'm not supposed to. And with that, we tension grew, distance grew. And it wasn't long before that that we just couldn't do it anymore, that we just had to cut things off, that she just lost interest. And it's hard because when I finally got to achieving those goals that I really had, I looked around me and who did I have to celebrate with? Who did I have to be there with me to be like happy with? Are you willing to give away those friendships as well? That's another question too. You can give up a couple hangouts here and there, but are you willing to really give up those friendships in order to attain those goals? And I'm glad I had my friends. I'm going to be honest. I had my friends and they would invite me to go hang out with them. But after the first few times that I just said no because I was just fully focused on trying to get started on work and trying to like work and hustle, they eventually just stopped asking me in general. And it's hard. And it's hard when that just happens because you look at them and you're like, oh, I didn't even get an invite. And it's like, well, why would you want them to invite you if they already know the answer is going to be no? You can focus on your future, but make time for those friendships, make time for that relationship, make time for that family. You need that more than ever. You need that social interaction with people. You need that bond with those people because they are with you from the very beginning and they still want to be with you along this journey. They just want to be reminded that you didn't forget about them, that you didn't ignore them, that they aren't just some NPC or side character on the sides, that they are your friend. They matter to you. So whenever you can, dedicate a day to them, dedicate 2 days to them. There's 7 days in a week. You don't need all 365 to work. And also, Here's something that it was hard for me for a long time was having that mentality of always just being trapped in that work mindset. It was always for the longest time I'd be driving and I'd have my partner next to me, and I would just be focused on just work. I would be focused on something that I needed to get done. I was focused on already like something that I needed to do tomorrow or the next week, or already starting to figure out in my head, like, okay, what do I need to do tonight? What do I need to do tomorrow? What advertising do I need to do? What's my money situation look like? And it's not bad to do that. But when you have someone that needs your time, when you have someone that thinks that they can talk and that you are listening, it's bad because you aren't listening. You aren't paying attention. You aren't there. You're in a whole other level. You're in a whole other space and you're not here with them. And that's hard. That's very, very hard. I wish I could tell you that I didn't do that, but I did that a lot. It was finding that balance that needed to happen. You can have a partner that wants to focus on the now, having fun now. But if you're too locked up into trying to secure that future and not even have a slight bit of fun, then where are you? Because if you're always so focused on the future, you're not even focused on the now. You're not even focused on today. You're not even focused on what you're going to do right now. Don't push your friendships away. Don't push your loved ones away. Remind them that you still care about them. Remind them that you are still there for them. Remind them that you are here and present. And when work is over or when you need to put it to the side, you put it to the side because it'll always be there. But that partner that you're with or that friendship that you have, it won't always be there. Paths always change. And sometimes paths just don't cross anymore. So before that happens, before that path gets cut off, before that friendship just dies, spend time with them because when you look back at it, you'll be happy to have those memories, whether that was with a loved one, whether that was a friendship, whether that was with family. Because I feel like when you have that, it'll also make you want to strive further more for your goals. It'll also make you want to become that person that you want to be. Because when you get to enjoy the good times, when you get to enjoy the now, it just fuels the future that you want for yourself. It fuels what you want for yourself, what you want to do. How far are you willing to risk everything? How far are you willing to lose everything? Are you willing to lose everybody around you? And if that's the case, then that's fine. But just know when you get to the top of the summit, it does get lonely because you don't have those people that were supposed to be around you. You don't have those people that you really wanted around you. You'll feel accomplished, but yet at the same time, you'll also feel like you still lost.